Hi, Scorpio. This is your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Scorpio out there. All right, you guys, let's see. What are my Scorpios doing? What's the main color? We have the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, Justice, Three of Cups, Page of Coins, Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, the Devil, the Lovers, the Fool, and the High Priestess. And we have the Seven of Wands. So, Scorpio, this is some interesting energy. I'm kind of getting this feeling that for some of you guys, you have experienced something that has deeply impacted your self-esteem or some emotional aspect of you. It's almost like somebody just, this sounds really dramatic, but it almost feels like somebody just ripped your heart out of your chest. Like they did the whole like Kali Ma, like ripped your heart out. It feels like that. Because I feel like a lot of you guys have went into deep contemplation about this. And you've been questioning and you've been asking yourself and you've been looking at things from different angles, trying to understand how you went wrong. Meaning, where like in your mind, you're like, wow, how did this person play me? And you're trying to look back at it and trying to see where you went wrong and allowing this person to get away with what they got away with. It's almost like you were blaming yourself for this person's actions in some way, thinking maybe you could have found a way to change that. I'm getting for some of you guys, the injustice, it was more than just this person that you were with, and I am sensing it was a lover, but it feels like there was another person involved, or a friend, or another person that they were with, another partner. There was something here where, and for some of you, this could even be like a family member of theirs, but somebody else got involved, and they both talked about how they were going to do this. Some of you guys feel like it was a big injustice because whenever, it's almost like this person that you were with, they roped in another person and it was like you two against one. You know, there's this sense that you feel betrayed, you feel hurt. Because even though you started off as that Page of Coins, you still put in some type of energy, some type of effort. You even tried to extend the olive branch. But I'm getting that this person, they either could have blocked you, they could have I'm getting said some horrible things about you or said horrible things to your face or through the phone, or they just ghosted you, so they just didn't communicate. There is something about this Knight of Swords that kind of appears to me that this person was very calculating on how they were going to communicate to you. It almost felt like this person left the door wide open still for a form of communication, like it never truly got resolved. And this person's thought process is, well, I can just go back to Scorpio anytime I want. And if I leave the door open, then it's just easier for me to come back because all I have to say is, oh, I'm sorry, maybe give some flowers. Like in this person's mind, they think to themselves, you know, you're going to accept less than them. So they feel like if they just leave the conversation and don't resolve the issues with you and they move forward, then they can always come back at any time. So that's kind of why this person did what they did. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, there's this sense of feeling almost like there's no point in fighting anymore. A lot of you guys have just pulled back your energy. I'm also getting that with this card. It's almost like you're exhausted and you're almost like you're done trying to fight. And what I'm getting here is that a lot of you guys, you're doing a deep inner healing where you need to take the time out for yourself to really heal. Because I'm getting that for some of you guys, it feels like you were playing with the devil. Like the person that you were with, you felt attached to them and you felt like you were bounded by them in some form. And then I feel like after this person did you wrong, it's like now you're just trying to re-heal and re-examine this. Because for some of you guys, it's almost like you allowed this person to have more power over you. And this individual took full advantage of that. And what I'm also just getting here is that it's like you are kind of realizing, you know, who you were dealing with here. And a part of you guys, you think to yourself, I don't want to start a new beginning with this person, because you're really taking the time to really examine your feelings, really mourn what it is that you're going through, and you're listening to your intuition now. You're realizing, you know, man, if this person is able and capable to do that to me, then what else are they capable of? What else have they been lying to me about? What else have they just been doing behind my back? Or what is it that this person's true motives were? It's almost like you're starting to see things a little differently about this person. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you are looking at them like they are... I almost got like the image, like in your mind, it was almost like you were the deer in headlights and that person was not slowing down. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you just feel like you were dealing with somebody who didn't give you the love and the respect that you deserved and just kind of bulldozed over you and your feelings. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're done. You don't want to put in that work with this person ever again is what I'm getting. But this person still has this belief that they can come back at any time, and that's what I'm getting. But for a lot of you guys, you're going to start to find your own passions again. Once you realize... You know, I think that for a lot of you realize this person's not worth fighting over or worth fighting for. So it's almost like you're making a final decision on what destination or where you want to go. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to build up your worth. You're building it up to becoming this 9 of coins. You're becoming this Queen of coins, being able to establish, because you start off as this Page of coins and you end up being a queen. And because of that, you're able to be self-efficient. You're able to do what it is that you want to do. You're going to find what makes you passionate. And you're going to drop the burdens of this situation, because I feel like you are trying to manifest people in your life that want to work with you. And you want to move forward, but there's still that bit of that past emotional tie leading back to this person that's keeping you from finding the people that want to work with you, the people that will actually be there for you guys. So when you learn to heal, right, when you learn to heal about what this was in this connection and the way that your connection was, once you learn to be able to let that go, then you're going to be able to start finding clarity. Because right now, I feel like a lot of my Scorpios, you're trying to figure out your passions again. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want. You're still looking at the past, still looking at this connection. But what you really need is you need to heal, because this person's not going to give you what you deserve and what you desire. And you're aware of that. But there's still this piece of you that waits around, hoping that this person will make that decision. And that's where your turmoil is. That's why you can't walk away. And it's time to walk away from this. It's time to walk away from the destruction and the chaos that this person left. Because I feel like you guys, the universe is trying to offer you something, but you're not seeing it, or you're rejecting it because you feel trapped, because you haven't quite letting go of that emotional attachment yet to this situation. So let's get some clarifiers. For a lot of you guys, you felt really burdened, like you were the one carrying this connection while this person was giving you the bare minimum. And a lot of you guys, I think deep down, a part of my Scorpios knew that you needed to build yourselves up, because you were almost intuitively knowing that this person was going to harm you in some way, that this person was going to abandon you and leave you at the times that you didn't expect. Like subconsciously, I feel like a lot of you were aware of that. Like you almost saw the signs, but you still kind of could have either avoided the signs, or you just chose to hold on to it, because I feel like you guys are, again, you're not emotionally walking away from something here. And I think it's because a lot of you guys believed that this person was a good person. And I'm not getting that they're a bad individual, but this person, they had their own agendas. They didn't want what you had to offer them. They were just, I get the sense that they were just using you, or that they liked you, but they didn't like you enough to stick around or to do certain things. And it's because this person was very self-serving. They saw you as a means to an end for them. And I get and that's just kind of like a messed up, but I just had to tell it like it is, because I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who's, they're gonna lie to get what they want. They're gonna say what they think you want to hear. They're gonna leave things open for you to come back, because they're expecting you to come back and grovel and beg for them. But I feel like a lot of you guys are done with that, because you see the past now for what it is. And I'm also getting, as well as, you're still in that anxious and that anxiety, because again, why wouldn't you be? I mean, that was something that I feel like for some of you guys, you were juggling, because it was kind of, I'm getting that maybe you were with this person for a long time, or maybe there's just, you had this bond where you felt like you relied on this person in some way, and they really let you down. They really disappointed you. They really took advantage of you, and you felt used. And when you feel used and you feel like you got the short end of the stick, of course you're going to be upset. Of course you have to mourn that. There's a lot of things that, you need to process, but I'm getting that, guys, don't stay stuck in that. Don't allow that to keep you stuck. And that's something that I'm really feeling is, this person, they want you to stay stuck, and you just need to move forward. You need to heal and release and know that the next person that you come across is not the same person. And when you really take that time to heal and work through the issue, then you're not going to attract the same person. Because I feel like this took a really big hit on your self-esteem. This made you feel like perhaps you weren't good enough. And maybe when you tried to defend yourself, maybe you felt attacked. You felt like you got taken advantage of. You felt like this person didn't care about how they hurt you or about what they did to you. And that's where you just feel like you maybe needed to protect yourself. You felt like you put up this front like you were fine, or that you're able to handle it too. For some of my Scorpios, maybe you just didn't really show this person how badly they hurt you, because maybe some of you guys pulled back your energy because you were just in so much shock, or you needed that second to breathe. Yeah, see, I feel like you offered stability and foundation for this person. And I'm also getting that a lot of you guys, you really took account this person's feelings and consideration throughout the relationship, or you just really, you didn't act crazy in too many ways. You know what I mean? Like you try and do what was best for you and this person. And this person, they had a whole other lifestyle. They had a different set of morals than you, Scorpio. Because I'm getting the feeling that this person really wasn't investing properly with you because they were in it to win it for themselves. And this person, they didn't care if you played by the rules or not. They weren't playing by the rules. This person was out for what they could get. Plain and simple. It's like this person was just an opportunist. It's like you were dealing with a leech. And it's like you're holding on to this because this has really impacted you, and all you can do is stare at those empty cups that have been spilled, because a part of you feels like this person took a piece of you. It's like you gave a lot and you wasted what you thought was years in time with this person that didn't even care, is what it feels. Because it's like you're now needing to find, because this connection, I feel like you were tied to this devil here, but it was like tied to what you believe would make you emotionally happy. And it was a lot to do with the foundation that you built with this person. You put in a lot of your work. You put in a lot of manual labor, it feels like, you just put in so much effort. And it's almost like this person didn't truly reciprocate to you. This person could have just, like I kept saying, lying to you, telling you, oh yeah, good job, do this, do that. And it's like you went above and beyond for this person. But yeah, I feel like this individual, they blocked the communication perhaps. Maybe they stopped talking to you, or if they do talk to you, it's like they don't get to you never get to the bare root of what's happening. It's like this person dances around the subject. And I get that that's really frustrating for you, because it's like you don't want to necessarily start drama, but I feel like for some of you guys, it's like this person is not willing to work with you. This individual's, it's like I get this feeling that you don't think that this person's going to put in the work. So you just don't want to wait around. You don't want to wait around for this person. See, yeah, it did a little flip around. You just don't see this person doing that. And it's like you're intuitively feeling and sensing that this person is not going to change. Intuitively. Yeah, see, I feel like a lot of you guys, you're going to start focusing on yourself. Right now, I feel like some of you are still in this indecisiveness because of this individual because I feel like they roped in other people. It was a very complex situation because this person, they had a lot of options or a lot of decisions, and perhaps you had no idea that this person was doing what they were doing. But I get that a lot of you guys, this person left you feeling emotionally wounded. They destroyed what you thought was going to make you happy in this connection. It's like you thought it was going to go one way, but it went a complete different direction. And it's like there's a part of you that wants to fight with this person, but there's a part of you that knows that it's useless. But you just still feel trapped. You still feel used or just taken advantage of. But I don't see this person necessarily going to work on themselves because they're getting some things out of it. It's working for them to be selfish or to have these different ways of being. And it's like you're having to learn to just accept the situation for what it is and grieve it and mourn it. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's what's going to help you guys in the long run with other people. Because you've gone through so much, see, that's what I was thinking, service. You're going to be of service to other people, Scorpio, because you're going to learn from this experience. And when you learn from this experience, you're going to find abundance, you're going to find wisdom, you're going to have understanding about the situation more clearly. And that's going to not only help you, but you're going to be able to help other people recover. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, you're needing to recover from this situation. I'm getting, Scorpio, that you could even feel physically and emotionally burnt out. And it's like you're needing to take that time out to really recover, to really heal, to work through these issues. Because I feel like it's going to lead you to abundance, but this has intuitively made you become a stronger, more intuitive individual because of this situation. And because of that, you're able to help other people. Because you have all of this guilt, and this person could have guilt tripped you a lot. And you had a lot of insecurities. And what this person was teaching you is to have higher self-worth, to work on yourself more. This person treating you like dirt, this individual treating you like a second or third or fourth or 10th option. You're learning, I don't need that. I don't want to deal with that. And a part of you guys, you're getting out of that. And I think a lot of it has to do with the guilt that you have in relationships, where you feel like you have to give so much amount to people in order to be loved or in order to be seen. It's like you have something inside of you that makes you insecure, that you feel like you have to compensate for it. And whenever you work on this and whenever you heal this, whatever this is, whatever these insecurities are, and learning to release the guilt and the shame that you have for yourself, that's when things are going to start manifesting for you. And that's when things are going to start moving forward in your life. We have rise. Make a mission statement for your soul. Accept and receive. Fall in love with your own story. Shift the way to new potential. And this is something I'm getting to. Scorpios, you might have people around you that want to give to you. Just allow it to happen. Some people want to help you, and just allow it. What's your honest truth? And we have changes. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things have been happening in my Scorpios' lives, but a lot of your vibrations are rising, you're changing, you're shifting, and you need to change and shift the way that you view mistakes or the way that you view certain issues. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like, make a mission statement for your soul. It's like you need to do what is best for your soul. Some of you guys, you came into this relationship acting very selfless. And I say acting because if you are being, selfless, then it means that you're still in some way in a roundabout way, trying to get your needs met. And I feel like you have to be a little selfish in order to get what you want. But there's a difference between somebody who is actually completely selfish and only for themselves, and people that look at things from both angles. For instance, like before getting into a relationship, you should first understand what it is that you want, what's going to make you happy, and what is your true motives for getting into a relationship. Then when you meet another person, you should ask yourself, what's this person's motive for wanting to date me? How do they view relationships? And what kind of relationship do they want with me? What are they expecting from me? And once you realize, what yours is and this person, then you can start to make the rational decisions when it comes to a relationship and finding somebody that's more compatible. Because I feel like for some of you, you're realizing that this person that you're dealing with is actually incompatible to you in a lot of ways. This person's morality is completely different than yours. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have people that want to help you. And, the universe is trying to give you stuff. And how can you receive abundance if you can't accept and if you can't receive what the universe is trying to give you? And with that, fall in love with your own story. It's like you get to rewrite your story. You get to tell the world what and who you are. I feel like everybody We get so caught up in telling people about our trauma or telling people about our stories, but why don't we just make up our own stories? Why can't we just evolve past what we're in? Because I feel like for a lot of people, it's like you get to decide what your story is. You get to decide what you can overcome and what you don't overcome. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like you're going to be shifting away for your own new potential. You're going to be the one that's going to change the outcome, change your story. And once you do that, you're going to realize that you deserve to be happy, that you deserve to be seen. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, what's your honest truth? You have to choose and figure out what it is that you really want. Because I feel like for some of my Scorpios, maybe you're telling yourself a story about this person. And maybe it's just like, yes, that is one side of the story. That's your perspective. But you can change that perspective. You can rewrite that story and give it, instead of it taking power away from you, you can give your power back to yourself by saying, you know what? Maybe I put myself in this situation. Maybe I attracted this person into my life, but I can disattract people like that. I don't need to have to deal with people that are like that anymore. And you're going to be able to change and you're going to be able to evolve past these people. So you'll never attract this situation again. So that's what I have for my Scorpios. Hopefully this resonates for you guys and can help you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.